Well, Google is beefing up Google Wallet by acquiring technology from mobile payment service Softcard. So joining us now to talk about this is Jag Bath. He's Senior Vice President of Product at RetailMeNot.com. Jag, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So as a result of Google's deal, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, the Android phones that are connected to those wireless carriers service will have Google Wallet pre-installed. How significant is this for Google, and is this really going to have an advantage over Apple Pay?
So it's a significant deal for Google. There's no doubt about it. Since Apple launched Apple Pay, they have distribution power, with Apple Pay being pre-installed on all new iPhones and being part of the onboarding process for all new iPhones. So Google needed to make a move in this space, and inking this deal with the major carriers gets them to get Google Wallet pre-installed on all those new Android devices. So it's pretty significant for them.
And so Google, Apple, but they're not the only ones who are getting into this. We've got online payment service PayPal as a major player in mobile payments, and it may even release a one-touch, even potentially a no-tap payment system. How do you see PayPal's share of the market for mobile payments changing as a result of Google Wallet and Apple Pay?
Yeah, so PayPal are the third major player in the space. They definitely have traction with retailers. They have pre-installed their own payment methods with retailers in brick and mortar stores. So they're definitely a player in the space. Where the technology goes and where PayPal are trying to push it is where payments will actually happen automatically at the checkout. So you don't necessarily have to take out your phone and touch the phone at the checkout. So they're a player in the space as well. Apple and Google are too. And then there's other players who we're hearing more and more about. Samsung recently made an acquisition to enter the space as well. And then there's a consortium of retailers led by Walmart who are also playing in the space too.
So we certainly, I mean, you just named a couple more companies. There's certainly an arms race into this mobile payment space. How interested do you think consumers are really going to be in using these mobile payment systems, especially, given recent cybersecurity threats and maybe the perceived connotation of that?
So consumer adoption has generally been slow today. Last year, mobile proximity payments represented about $3.5 billion of transactions. That's a small piece of the total pie. That said, with the introduction of Apple Pay, it's all about distribution and getting this payment method in the hands of the consumer, and this is why Google's gone after this space as well. Security is definitely a concern. There's no doubt about it. With Touch ID from Apple, that definitely, I think, puts consumers' minds at rest, where your phone cannot simply be taken and used in a store. You have to actually touch the phone, and it has to recognize who you are. So I think as a lot more of these providers start playing in the space, they'll take security very seriously. And then, of course, distribution is key, and this is why Google have inked this deal.
Well, Jag Bath, thanks for joining us and breaking all of this down. Thank you for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Dowdy from CNBC. Thank you so much for checking out our channel. You can subscribe by clicking right here to check out the latest Mad Money CEO interviews, market news, financial advice, and product unboxing. Enjoy!